Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing about the sum of factors. How can we calculate the sum of factors of any composite number? Now to calculate the sum of factors of any composite number, let's first assume that any composite number is given to us. Let's say W is a composite number and it can be expressed in the form of x to the power d, y to the power e and z to the power f, where x, y and z are prime numbers, x, y, z are prime numbers, and d and f are the powers of those prime numbers. Right? Now, in this case, we have to get to know that how could we calculate the sum of factors. So, to calculate sum of factors, first we need to know that what are the factors here possible, right? So, in the previous videos, we have already seen that W can be expressed with the factors as x to the power 0 plus x to the power 1 plus x to the power 2 plus up to x to the power d. Similarly, for the case of y to the power 0 plus y to the power 1 plus y to the power 2 up to y to the power e. And similarly, z to the power 0, z to the power 1 plus z to the power 2 plus till z to the power f. This we have seen already in the previous video as the we could express the as we could express all the factors, not w, but all the factors of w in the form of this form, right? Now we have to calculate the sum of the factors. So I can say that there is a gp which is forming, this is a gp which is forming, this is also a gp, and this is also a gp which is forming. So these three gps are forming and these three gps are being multiplied with each other, hence we can easily calculate the sum. So let's say if S is the sum, if S is the sum of all the factors of all factors, then I can say S is GP1 multiplied by GP2 multiplied by GP3, where where GP1 is this, GP2 is, and GP3 is this, right? So if all the GPs are multiplied with each other, then we can calculate the sum, or that gives us the sum of the factors of all the numbers. Right? Now to calculate the sum, we need GP1. So GP1 is 1 plus x to the power 1 plus x to the power 2 plus till x to the power t. In GP, there are two things that we need to calculate at first. The first thing that comes is first term, the first term, and the common ratio, which is denoted by R. Common ratio denoted by R. Right? So, what is the common ratio in between them? Firstly, we need to calculate that. And what is the first term? So, the first term here is, if we calculate leaving the 1 as it is, we can say, and the sum of the GP becomes as S equals to A into R ki power n minus 1 upon R minus 1. So, how many terms are there? If we see, then there are total D terms, right? So, I can say that A, which is x into r to the power n, which is x to the power n, which is d minus 1 divided by x minus 1, right? This will be the GP1 sum. If we solve it further, we can say taking LCM x minus 1 plus x to the power d plus 1 minus x whole divided by x minus 1. This x and this x gets cancelled and we are left with x d plus 1 minus 1 divided by x minus 1. So this is the sum of GP1, and similarly, right, in by observing this sum we can calculate the sum of GP2, or we can say that the sum of GP2 will be x to the power, not x, y to the power e plus 1 minus 1 upon y minus 1, and the sum of GP3 will be z to the power f plus 1 minus 1 upon z minus 1, right? And calculating the sum of factors, so sum of factors of any composite number can be written as x to the power d plus 1 minus 1 upon x minus 1 multiplied by y to the power a plus 1 minus 1 y minus 1 into z to the power f plus 1 minus 1 upon z minus 1, and it goes on, right? For a larger number of prime bases, the formula continues, and this is the sum of factors. This was very short video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. And my name is Prakhar Jain. Thank you.